What up, y'all? You feel me? The realest podcast in the BLC. It's your boy, Bishop Mac. And we here with a very special interview that I couldn't wait to do with my boy, Julius Tanks, the motherfucking creator, co-founder of Full Price Media. All right?
Thanks, man. What's up,
man? How you doing today, man?
Thanks
Thank you
for
having me, bro.
Thank you for coming, bro. I
God,
appreciate you, dog. Straight up. Thank you so much, man. You already know.
So first of all, let's just start from the very beginning.
For sure.
All right, so where are you from?
I'm from San Jose, California, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
San
the Bay
Jose.
Area. Yeah,
The Sharks.
Yes, sir.
The
Sharks. Yeah,
Okay,
I got my
cool.
shit on, nigga.
Yeah. Oh, you got it on right
Yeah,
now?
Sharks.
Flex.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, tight. Okay, so how long did you live in San Jose?
Man, all my life. I was born in the Philippines, but I moved to Atlanta, Georgia when I was like 3. From the Philippines, I moved to Georgia, and then I lived from Georgia at like 3. I moved to San Jose. So from like 3 to
Hold on.
27.
Backtrack. You were born in the Philippines?
Yeah, bro. I was born in the Philippines.
way.
Yeah, I'm half Filipino, dog.
Okay, so Filipino
And black. Yep. Yeah, hell yeah.
Wow.
I didn't become a citizen until I was 10 years old.
No fucking way.
Yeah, crazy, bro.
Well, so did you speak Filipino?
Yeah, I speak Tagalog.
No
yeah, I speak
way.
Tagalog.
That's
Yeah, it's called Tagalog. Tagalog, yeah.
Tagalog.
Yeah, Tagalog. It's
Okay,
Tagalog.
whoa,
Yeah. I speak another
game.
language.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's so
I don't speak it as well as I did when I was a kid, but yeah, I speak it and understand it.
Wow, that's awesome. And then you moved to Georgia, you said?
Yeah, Atlanta. So my dad is the black side of my family, and all my black side lives in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, a small town called Madison, Georgia. All over Georgia, but Madison is where my dad and my grandparents live at.
Wow.
Or lived at. My dad's passed away, but yeah, my grandparents still live there, and I lived there till I was about 3. And then my dad and my mom just didn't work things out, so my mom left to California, where all my Filipino side was. Not all my Filipino side, but I had a few aunts that already had moved to California. They got married. So my dad was in the military. That's how he met my mom. And then my mom's aunt and her sisters also met gentlemen that were in the military as well, and they ended up moving to California already before my mom had me and moved to Georgia.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, man.
And then you moved to San Jose at what age?
3.
3?
Yeah, so I lived in the Philippines. I was born in the Philippines, lived there till about 2.
Okay.
Moved to Georgia, lived there for about a year, and then my mom and my dad fell out, and then my mom left and moved to California.
Okay, and how long did you live in San Jose?
I lived all my life, so from 3 till I moved here.
Oh, okay. When did you move here?
2015. I was 28, I think. 28? Yeah, 28. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you love San Jose? Was it cool?
Hell yeah,
I've been to San Jose.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
been married many places, but yeah, San Jose.
Yeah, San Jose is lit, bro. I love it out there, man. It's I go back all the time. I'm actually going back out next weekend.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was hard going up and shit. It's hella expensive, and like, you know, it's the trenches as well. But you know, I think it was a good experience for me as a child. That, like, you know, I grew up in the Philippines, went to the Philippines, went to Georgia, and then went to California. It's like I got to experience a lot, you know, at such a young age, you know. And I was always going back to Georgia every summer, and then I went back to the Philippines for like a whole month when I was 15. Like that was crazy.
Wow, when you were 15, so you like.
It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It changed my life. It definitely changed my life. It's something that I'd like to do for my kids as well. It made me appreciate everything that we have here in America more, you know, because my mom's from like a very rural area, like no roads, like the homes were built out of bamboo, like there's no bathrooms, like you go to the bathroom in a hole, dog. It was the craziest thing in my life. Like when I was there, I hated it, you know. I was like crying and like wanted to come home, you know, but now that I'm older, I'm like, bruh, that really like turned me into who I am. I think it added more love to me, you know. I don't know if that sounds corny, I don't care, but like it made me turn into somebody that loved people more and love, you know, everything about life more, you know, because there's people out there that would just for a pair of sandals, they're happy, you know what I'm saying? And I went out there with like 3 different pairs of sandals, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it gave me an appreciation for everything that we have in America. Yeah, hell, facts it did, because I was I was an entitled kid. You know, you come from the States, you're like, cheeseburgers and fucking fries, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, going there was like all I could eat was rice and chicken, and like, you know, like you order a chicken, they kill it right there in front of you, and then you take it home and cook it. You know, I'd never seen no stuff like that, bro. It changed my life, dog. I definitely encourage anybody that's never been out of the country to a third world country to go, man, straight up.
Okay, well, that makes me want to go. I mean, I'd love to go and experience that and just see it.
Yeah, man.
I feel like, you know, we are so. You know, and that's why I go camping. I know it's like super different than going to the Philippines.
Of course,
you know
yeah.
But I mean, like,
it has that element to it though.
yeah, you know, like getting out the city and like shitting in a hole and like not showering in the lake or whatever, you know what I mean? And like, so I feel you like that. I think a lot of people should experience that because at the end of the day, like, we are entitled. You're right. You know what I mean? I like that you said that because that is, there's a lot of truth in that. You know what I mean?
Facts. Because like, there's different levels to entitlement, but I think as Americans, period, we're just always entitled. You know, even like the people that are from the slums of the slums, you know, they may not feel like they are, but you know, you put them somewhere else in like another country where, you know, you can't even get a meal. Like my mom used to tell me she would have to go to school just to get a meal. You know, because at school they would feed you rice.
God.
You know,
I can't believe you just brought that up because I was just talking with it, you know, with a buddy at work, like, because you see how they were trying to take the school meals away, right? So I was like, you know, that's fucked up because there's kids that only go to school and that's the only time they eat is that breakfast and that lunch that is given to them.
Bro.
You know what I mean? So like that's, and it's motherfuckers rich, like, you know what I mean? Up there talking about, well, I'm not using my tax money for this, this and that, and it's like,
but they don't understand. They would never understand what it's like to go without one meal. You know what I'm saying?
Even if they were to like go to the Philippines and witness some shit like that, like they're still gonna come back and still not feel like they, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no,
it's
that's
just
facts.
wow. Okay, so when you moved out here to Reno, did your moms come with you, or did she stay in San Jose?
No, my mom's still in San Jose right now. Yeah, my whole entire family's still in San Jose. I moved out here to Reno because my wife, her mother was already living out here, my mother-in-law. But she had a very bad heart problem. The year that we moved here, 2015, top of 2015, but 2014 during like Thanksgiving, my mother-in-law had a crazy heart attack. So my wife, my wife moved out here and like lived with her for like a few months, you know, and I was out in San Jose just still working. And she had my daughter was here with her as well. And then she was just like, you know, we should just try it. You know, we should try to move. We were already thinking about moving because San Jose was so expensive. We were looking at Arizona at first, you know. Yeah. And then we were like, man, let's just try it. My wife was here looking at the cost of living and like the jobs and stuff. She was like, you're obviously going to get paid less, but the cost of living is so cheap, you know? So crazy that happened. And then all of a sudden my job had a mass layoff. I was a driver for this like oxygen supply company. Wow. They had a mass layoff and I was one of the drivers that got laid off. So I was like, damn, I just got laid off. I was on unemployment then. I was pulling in like still like shit, $1,600 every 2 weeks off unemployment, you know? So I was like, all right, let's go. So my wife was like, let's just do it. So she came back out with my daughter. We packed everything up and just bounced, bro. You feel me? Yeah, it was crazy. I never lived anywhere else besides going to Atlanta with my grandparents. But like me personally, by myself without my mom or dad, I never lived anywhere else. So
when you moved out here, you already was married and had your baby?
Yeah, exactly. I have a daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you already had things going.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had a life, nigga, but I was just a regular job ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't graduate college or nothing like that. So I had a good resume though, because I always had a good driving jobs. You know what I'm saying? So that was the one thing that I had going for myself. I always kept a job, you know.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And then so then let's stay at the beginning. Yeah. So you move out here, and are you working do you get a job?
Yeah. So my first, I'll say like my first 4 or 5 months, or no, I got a job. I got my first job 4 months after I moved here. So like I had like 5,000 saved up.
Okay. So
and then I had unemployment. So when I first came out here, I was still, you know, dumb. I was still fresh in the, you know what I'm saying? Like partying, all that shit. So like when I moved out here, me and my wife, we were staying at the top hotels. I just blew the whole 5 bands. Ooh. Didn't even think about getting a place or nothing, you know, because that wasn't my mindset then. I was still heavy, like, you know, partying and doing dumb shit.
And what year was this again?
2015.
See, so rent was
yeah, hell no, dog. It was so cheap still. But after 4 months, I was like, damn, I got to get a job. I had 5,000 saved up, and then boom, my tax return hit, and my mom was able to get me a lot of money, like 13,000. So I took that and I bought a car. But yeah, I got a car, and then I utilized that car and got myself a job right over here off Edison. I was working at this construction supply company. I was a driver for them. Okay. I saved my first 4 checks, and then I got me and my family a condo, the little townhouse I was telling you about right over here. Yeah. And I got that 4 or 5 months after we moved here. So 2015 around like August, because we moved here February, March, April, May, June. Okay, so 6 months. Yeah, I got us into a condo and shit. So, wow. Yeah, man. But I didn't know nobody. We just went on Zillow and shit and found the people that had it, you know?
Yeah. And has like throughout all of this time, was music always a big part of your life?
Yeah, in fact. So when I already had 2014, I invested in my first studio, my first time, you know?
Really?
Yeah, and that's when I got my own studio. But then when I moved out here, I pawned everything because I had no more. I spent all my money and then I was like, I got to get some condo. I saved up my first 4 checks and it just wasn't enough. So I pawned my whole entire studio, got us into the condo.
I think we all hit that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I always knew that I wanted to get back. So I got all my stuff back like maybe like a month and a half, 2 months later. You feel me?
Okay.
So, and then I set my studio up in my little living room on my condo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God,
and I got Facebook videos of it. Like when I would go live, I didn't know nobody out here, but you know, I would just go live and record music and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it's because like it's not, and like we were talking about earlier, it's not because you want attention.
Yeah.
It's because you, like for me, like I would say it's not like you don't want attention, right? But you make music, so you want people to hear your music.
Yeah.
But you don't give a fuck if they fuck with it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing it to.
There's gonna be people that
Yeah, fuck with it. Exactly. Yeah. You know, I'm a business now, and I realize that like you're not gonna please everybody, and that's how life. You gotta go into life knowing that, you know. So you gotta just focus on the ones that really do mess with you. You know what I'm saying? And then try your hardest to convert the other people that don't. You know. So I'm always posting stuff and trying to be as positive as possible because there may be that one person that doesn't really know who I am and doesn't know how to think of me. So I hope that first interaction of them seeing me is something positive. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. And you've always been yourself.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm not trying to portray to be some fucking whatever these other people try to do. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm a father, I'm a husband, bro. Like I'm nothing else. You feel me? A family man, dog, that just happens to make music. Exactly. And was able to turn it into a business.
I can relate to you so much.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, because I came up the same way, like, you know what I mean? Like I was just going through shit, this and that. And then honestly though, I kind of was trying to find myself, and then I found my wife and shit. And, you know, so shit changed.
Yeah,
so
having a solid female around you and by you is like, you know, it's worth more than any dollar amount. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my wife and my daughter is my stepdaughter. You know, but I've been with her since she was 2 years old. She's about to be 13 in August. You know. They gave me that structure and what like being a real man is supposed to be, you know, like when you're just taking care of yourself and you have nobody else to worry about, you know, it's different. Your life is different, bro. But when you have people that depend on you, it's like you think differently. You think more about your choices and the moves that you make, you know. So every move I make is very strategic, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that it's not just going to affect me, it's going to affect other people. Now I have a son as well. So it's like, you know, you got to just think twice now, dog. You know, when I first moved here, or even before I met my wife, you know, like I was just ripping and running. You know what I'm saying? I had a full-time job. I was making decent money. So every weekend I'm out at the bars, turning up, getting into fights. You know what I'm saying? Like drinking, spending all my money on alcohol and just dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like I'm older now, and that all comes with time and age. But even if I had a child at a young age, I think that would have helped me out as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it gives you that structure of, damn, I got somebody else that's dependent on me, so let me just focus. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, so you're doing music and you're doing all the way up until you get out here. And like, who did you meet? Like at first, like when you were first doing it, did you meet any artists that you still fuck with till today?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. So what I did was, and I encourage every artist to do this if you move to another town, you know. Like I said, we were looking at Arizona first. If I was in Arizona, I'd still be doing this exact same thing, you know. So when I first moved here and I pawned my studio, got a condo, a few months later, I was able to get my studio back, right? I hopped online, I hopped on Facebook, I hopped on YouTube, I hopped on Instagram, and I would just type in Reno rappers, Reno hip hop, whatever. And I found Dark Tone. He was one of the first people that popped up, and I seen his battles. You feel me? So I'm like, he go hard. I'm like, I want to work with this guy. You feel me? So boom, I found him on Facebook, dog. Found him, I DM'd him like, hey bro, I'm an artist from the Bay Area. Like, I'd like to work with you, I can't remember how quick he got back to me. I'm not sure, but we ended up tapping in. We never really met though. And then I tapped in with Savvy Balboa. You know who that is? Yeah, definitely. I hit him as well. I DM'd him and told him the same thing. Like, look, bro, I'm an artist from the Bay Area. I'm an audio engineer. I got a studio. If you ever need studio time, I'd love to work, man, because I found his music. I was a fan of their music. There was a few people that popped up, but like, I didn't reach out to all of them because I was just kind of listening to the people's music that I felt like was on kind of like the vibe that I was on type shit, you know? So I just reached out to those guys. And Eli McCoy was another guy that I reached out to as well. He used to go by Easy Baby. I don't know if you know who that is. No. Yeah, he's a dope ass artist as well, man. Check him out, bro. He's dope, dog. And those were some of the guys that I reached out to. And then I had met another gentleman out here named Young Fee. He passed away 2017. Yeah, but it was Savvy's best friend.
Okay.
So yeah, so I ended up getting tied in. Savvy was actually I want to say the first artist that I met and really like locked in with, you know, because but that was 2000, like end of 2015, early 2016 is when I would DM them, but I didn't actually meet anybody until like the end of 2017. Because they were kind of hesitant, you know what I'm saying? It's like, who's this new dude hitting me up? Like, and I understand it. I would probably be the same way too, you know? Yeah. But they also seen the consistency. They started seeing how I started paying for high quality videos from this director from my city. And I would drop like, 2016, I dropped 2 videos, but 2017, I think I dropped like 9 videos, but like high quality videos, you know? So then everybody in Reno is like, I just started adding people from Reno too. Yeah. They started to see it. And then they started to see me on Facebook Live all the time recording. So then they started hearing the sound and they're like, damn, his music sounds really good too. Let me just tap in, you know what I'm saying? So Savvy tapped in, he came, and then I think I had 2 artists. Ended up moving here, and then I put the studio in here, and I had like 2 artists come to me to record, but I was only charging like 20 or 30 bucks. But after that, it was like, it spread like kind of like a wildfire, because they were like, damn, this fool's good at mixing, you know? So they started just telling everybody, and then word of mouth, it got to kind of, I guess, where we are now, I want to say. But
so at first it was just the rapping. So when did you get into the filming?
Filming just last year.
Just last year?
Yeah, so, but actually, hold on. When I first started doing music videos was in 2010, but it was like, there was no high quality cameras or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like in San Jose, I had my boy, he had a little HD camera you buy at Best Buy. It was like $40, you feel me? But I had iMovie. Remember we were talking about iMovie? Yeah. I had bought my first Mac and it came with iMovie. So I'm like, let me just try this shit. Shot a video for myself. I started editing it. I'm like, that's when I realized that I had liked editing. And I had posted my memory from 10 years ago when I said, damn, I really want to get into film editing. It interests me. That was 10 years ago, you know? Yeah. But I want to say, like, I started doing all my own videos. If you go to my YouTube channel and scroll down, you'll see all those videos that I shot myself. Okay. They were whack though, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing compared to what I'm doing now, because I did what everybody does. I bought the equipment, but I didn't take the time to learn it. I just bought a camera and just started shooting. I didn't know my settings. I didn't know what ISO was. I didn't know anything about lenses, you know, any of that stuff. Yeah. I just did that and I was like, man, this shit's whack. I'm not into it. I'm not good at it. People in my city started having higher quality videos than me because I was doing my own. I'm like, dog, my music sounds better than theirs, but my videos are sorry compared to theirs, you know? So I had to be real with myself and I was like, let me just stop. So 2015, I sold any type of camera equipment that I had, stopped all that shit, started paying for the videos from my director, 25/8 Films. So 2016 to 2021 is I kept paying for videos. So I shot like fucking 30 videos with this fool, you know? Wow. Yeah, dog. And then last year, I shot with 2 other directors that shot with Sony cameras, and I was like, I like the way I look on there, because my director shoots with the Panasonic. And I was like, I like the way I look on Sony, and I told myself, I'm like, damn, I think I want to get back into filming. Let me go look at these Sony cameras, you know? So I looked at the camera, figured out everything that I wanted to know about it, learned it, and then I rented the camera. Rented it first. Okay. Before I bought it, I rented it, and I shot 4 videos back to back. I shot one for Savvy Balboa, this artist 12-7 Rick, Lil Oos, and Dark Tone. I shot those all 1, 2, 3, 4 back to back, and I just got them edited hella fast to them. So I just told them, please just drop it right when I get it back to you. So they dropped them, and then people were like, damn, this fool's hella good, you know, and it just kind of picked up from there. So last year is when I took the media side serious, you know?
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I have been seeing from last year all the videos.
Yeah.
I've been just seeing the progress.
Yeah,
over the years, and it's amazing.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I mean? Like you really out here really doing that shit, man.
Thank you,
and
bro.
It's tight because a lot of people in Reno before you know what I mean? I know there was music videos getting put out. I know that for sure. You know?
Yeah.
But like to have like high quality footage and then the artists that you have worked with, so you've reached, you know how far you've reached already.
Yeah, in a year. That's what somebody else is telling me too. They're like, dog.
In a year?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's nowhere but forward.
Yeah,
so that's awesome.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. That means a lot. But I'm like I said, I'm never claiming to be a pro. Like I don't want people look at my work and they're like, oh, damn, he's professional. No, but no, I'm not, dog. I'm just a student of it. You know what I'm saying? I just always want to get better. Like I just found a new technique to color grade and another setting on my camera to shoot in. So now my videos are even looking better, you know? So it's like, I'm never claiming to be a pro, but I'm always going to be learning, and I shoot so much. I feel like that's what's helping me as well, you know?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hell yeah, man.
Damn, man, yeah. So, so far from you know, starting to make these music videos, like, when you started, who was your very first one you said?
My first one was 12-7 Rick. He's an artist from Stockton, but he lives here now in Reno. Yeah.
Okay. And like, were you just like, yes?
Yeah, I just hit him and was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm renting this camera. I'm gonna shoot a free video for you, bro. You know, I was like, if you feel like it doesn't come out good or if it doesn't look good, you don't gotta drop it. Like, but if you feel like it's good and you wanna drop it, let's just drop it right when I get it back to you. Yeah. I shot it, I edited it. He came over the next day and I was like, it's done. He was like, what, bro? It was like less than 24 hours. He's like, are you serious? It's done. Came over, watched it. He's like, dog, I love it. Dropped it. Literally that same day that he came over, I had to go meet Savvy later on that night to shoot his video. Went and pulled up on him, shot his. He loved it. He dropped it, and it kind of just snowballed from there, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about doing it, like filming?
My favorite part about filming is directing, I think, man, because, if you haven't seen any of my videos, they're kind of more cinematic. Like, I kind of try to make them like movies, you know? So it's hella fun. I like to... I don't like to just tell the artist, hey, stand right here and perform or stand right there and perform. Like, I want to have them doing stuff like have them come out, do a slow-mo, come with, I just do different things. I think directing is my favorite part of it.
Yeah.
You know? Facts.
Yeah, that's tight. That's tight. And have you had any like favorite ones that you've done so far? Or would you just say all?
Favorite? Yeah, they're all fun, bro. Like, I shot one in LA with Maxwell Payne. He's a Reno artist as well. And his was very fun. We had this whole like house that was like leaves. You seen Jumanji, right? The first Jumanji. Yeah. You know how the leaves take over the house? Yeah. It was like that, bro. So we got to shoot a whole movie in there, and that was very fun. I think I like all of them. They're all different. Every single one is different. Every single artist that I get to work with is different, and I'm humbled to be able to help. Whether it's a big artist or whether it's a smaller artist, like I treat every job the same because I know that my name's on this too, you know what I'm saying? So I just appreciate the fact that they trusted in me to be like, hey man, let's get full price to shoot my video, you know what I'm saying?
And so now that you're 2 years deep and you're officially only doing this, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is your only source of income.
Yeah, it's my only source of income.
It's going well.
It's going well, very well, yeah.
Like, what would you say the future is for this? Like, where do you want to take this?
Man, well, my goal, I'm a business now, so any businessman like wants to get away from actually having to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make my business run itself. You know what I'm saying? So I can make money in my sleep type shit. Like that's when you know you're rich, dog. Like when you're making money while you're sleeping, then you know you're up. Like if I have to go, like I make good amount of money, but I have to work for that money. If you want a video, I got to go shoot your video. I want to get it to where I have people shooting videos for me and I'm getting the income off that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my goal. And I want to open up facilities to where I can build sets and people can rent them. I can put it on Peer Space. And like I said, I'll make that passive income to where I'm sleeping, somebody wants to rent my establishment. Nigga, go ahead, let's go. 5,000, 4,000, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the budget is. But that's my goal, because I'm not young no more, dog. I've been doing this forever. It's like, now it's time to really take the business side of it serious so that hopefully in my 40s, I'm able to just relax and, really focus time on my family. And I still am focused time on my family too, but I want to show them that, man, you could turn your dream into something that can really provide for you and your family for the rest of your life. I'm hoping that I can turn this into something that my kids are able to work for. If they don't want to work for somebody else, they can come work for their own company, So that's my main goal, dog. And that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm focusing on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the move.
How'd you come up with Full Price Media?
Oh, man. Everybody asked me that, man. I don't really know. I'm gonna be real. Like I was in front of my computer. I knew I wanted to start the business, and I had another name. I was gonna call it like Workhorse Media because I'm a worker. You know what I'm saying? I work a lot. Obviously, people can see like that's all I'm doing. But it was gonna be like Workhorse Media or Work something. And I'm like, nah. Work More Music Group. I'm like, nah, fuck that. It doesn't flow right. And I was like, I just said Full Price out of nowhere. I'm like, Full Price Media, Full Price. What? Full Price Music? Yeah. So my record, the company is Full Price Music Group. That's my record label, but it's a record label / production company. The production side is the Full Price Media, you feel me? And Full Price Studios, but my record label is Full Price Music Group, and that's what I started in 2020. So the Full Price name, when I said it, I'm like, oh, that sounds clean, Full Price. I'm like, it's relatable, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always talking about how people are asking me for discounts when it comes to studio time, and and I was never like that. I shot almost 30 videos with my director. I never asked him for a discount one time. Ever, you know what I'm saying? Never was like, can I get 2 for this or 3 for that? Like, I just respected his price because I run a studio. I hate when people try to haggle with me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I just said it and I'm like, that shit sounds clean, bruh. So I just ran, thank you, bruh, thank you. Yeah, so I ran with it, straight up.
I'm about to give you that.
Off top.
Damn, bro, well fucking, and let's talk about this too.
Yeah.
You just signed your first artist.
Yes, man. Yeah, Lil Oos. Yes, Full Price Music Group. Lil Oos is my first artist, man. And, you know, I'm like I said, I'm just in that build mode right now. You know, I want to make this something to where I don't gotta be doing everything. I can just focus on what I want to do. What I really want to focus on is building up artists. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to help. If I can help Lil Oos take it to the next level, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to sign my second artist as well in 2 weeks, dog. Like if I can help that artist take it to work, because I believe in these people. You know what I'm saying? Like wholeheartedly, I was a fan of their music before I even thought about signing them. You know, so it's like I really want to help them as much as possible. Even though I'm not a blown up artist, but if I can just use all my talents that I have with the videos and the audio engineering and the beats and the graphics to help propel somebody else and build this Full Price label up, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
Facts, man. Thank you, bro.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Shout
bro.
out Lil Oos.
Yeah, shout out Lil Oos, dog. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
And then I also see you got the partner June up in here.
Yeah, man. June, yes.
Right?
Yeah. So he's doing audio engineering as well. He's gonna be my main audio engineer. Like I said, I'm trying to I want to get away from having to do everything so that I can focus on, if he's in here doing the audio engineering, I can be out shooting videos for artists, you know? Right now, if I have to be the audio engineer and the videographer, I have to do it in separate days and separate time slots, you know? I'm trying to get it to where June can just be running sessions all day. Hopefully soon, my boy Casey, he's the one that's been filming all my BTSs. I can get him out filming all the videos. Boom. I can just be in here editing the video. You know what I'm saying? Lil Oos can be in the studio working on some music. Me and June can be making beats for Oos. Like, it's just a whole machine, and I'm just trying to get everybody on their parts. I don't know anybody that has their label like that and I can talk to and get advice from. I don't know what I'm doing at all, but it's a learning process for me. But I've always been somebody that's been interested in this and was gonna work hard for whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? So right now, as of right now, man, I'm just trying to build and find the right people to play certain parts. Right now, June's sound, he does all Lil Oos's music. Any song that you hear from Lil Oos, if he's not on the song with me, it was engineered by June, bro. So he has a great sound. He knows what he's doing. That fool is amazing, dog. And that's another reason why I chose him, straight up, man. So I just hired him. And like I said, I'm gonna be hiring Casey to be doing all my filming, hopefully soon. And just looking for more people. And that's it, man. Whatever I find, you know, I'm turning this place into a content kingdom, dog. You know, I'm doing all these different pieces of content because in 2022, content's king, man. That's real, dog. I've noticed ever since I started dropping so much more content, I've been getting a lot more engagement, like not the craziest amount of views and stuff, but you know, I don't do it for that. Like it's helping me with my bookings. It's all marketing ploy. When you're a business, you got to know how to market yourself and different tactics on how to market yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's tight, man.
Yeah, man, facts.
Man, I'm really proud of you, dude.
Thank you, bro. It's love, man. I'm trying to show my people, dog. We can all do this. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing. You feel me? So, is there any last things like you want to say? Like, you got anything coming? You got anything on the lookout for? Oh
man, just stay tuned. Yes, I got a new album I'm about to drop. So I just dropped an R&B album right before the new year. It's called Picture This. It's on all streaming platforms. I just dropped that, but I'm working on a new album right now. I haven't given the name out, bruh, but I'm gonna shit, nigga. It's called Attention to Detail, dog.
Ooh,
yeah, it's called Attention to Detail.
That's
yeah.
the first time anyone.
Yeah, I haven't told anybody that, dog.
Right
you know, man. Straight up. Shout out my dog, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So yeah, I'm working on that right now, bro. And it's in the works. I just shot a video for it off it yesterday. You know, so we just working, dog. That's it, man.
Well, shit, thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, bro. Of course.
Amazing. And this is first of many. You know what I mean, bro? I'm trying to take this to other levels. It's gonna.
No, I see you,
I'm
bro. I
just
see
starting
you.
Starting,
you gotta start somewhere, bro.
Yeah,
and you've already knocked out what 5, 6 already. You know what I'm saying? So some people it takes them, months to get to. You feel me? So I see you going out and you're pulling up on people. So I respect to keep it up and you're helping the scene, dog. That's what it's about.
Appreciate you, dog.
My dog, you already know, man. Thank you,
that
bro.
Was clean, bro.
Yeah.
You already know what it is, bro. It's the fucking full price way.
Yeah, it's the full price way.
The realest podcast in the BLC, boy.
I appreciate you, man. Tap in with your Feel Me podcast, man. Go follow them. Go stream all their episodes, wherever they're on. They're on YouTube. I watch them on YouTube. But are you on the other platforms?
I'm only on YouTube right now.
Okay,
we'll take it elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I'll have all the links to full price. Everything down below, you know what I mean? I got my shit down below. Y'all fucking fuck with us.
Tap in, man. You already know.